the ability to move people. Do you think you have it?
I think that'd be for others to say, but I don't think people move people. I think ideas move people. I think examples move people. In my life, I was drawn into public service because of ideas, because what I think are the ideas that have really been the foundation of American prosperity. And as I sit here today, I've spent 12 years in Congress, I've been 2 years a governor. I am more convinced than ever that the cure for what ails this country is going to come more from our nation's state capitals than it ever will from our nation's capital. And that's the kind of big idea that I think the American people are going to be drawn to. I have people sometimes say that our next party's nominee ought to be a governor, and I'm certainly sympathetic to that view.
One of the reasons that you're attractive on a national stage as a possible presidential candidate is that you don't seem to have any controversies. I might be missing something, but I looked around. The biggest thing I could find was some deleted Facebook comments that you're accused of censoring Facebook comments. That's about it, right?
Well, I've always believed that character is destiny. I taught my kids that. People who know me know I'm a Christian, a conservative, and a Republican in that order. I believe in both providing the kind of leadership personally in my family and our administration that puts integrity first. And however long I serve, we'll always start with the principle that integrity comes first and foremost above everything else.
So do you think the Obama administration and President Obama has weakened the country on the world stage? Has it created a vacuum in places where there were not?
You cannot garner the respect of the world by apologizing to our enemies and abandoning our friends. And that's too often been the pattern of the Obama administration overseas. I truly believe that weakness arouses evil, and that the weakening of America's stature in the world, the weakening of respect for our country in the world, has created an environment where our enemies have risen. And in the days ahead, we have to produce national leadership. And that's what elections are about. We have to produce national leadership that's clear, that understands the stakes are high, and is willing not only to defend our freedom, but to provide the kind of leadership in the world that will once again have America standing tall with our allies and defending our interests. And really, all you need to know about Mike Pence is that I've grown up as a spectator to the American dream. That Irishman's brogue accent still rings in my ears. My father helped build a small gas station business where I worked and helped pay my way through college. And now I'm sitting here as governor of the state of Indiana. And it is a humbling thing to me, but like I said today to school kids, everywhere I go, great thing about America is anybody can be anybody.
And still can.
And that's the dream we've got to keep alive.